Welcome to a thunderous Estoril for round 5. Jarvid takes pole ahead of wildcard bumper car king Alpha Quadza, while championship leader Dom Payne languishes down in 12th. Can Dom survive this Cascades chaos, or is Jarvid poised for absolute coastal vengeance? Green, 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 we are away in Portugal. Alpha Quadza gets an absolute rocket of a launch in that heavy Opala V8, muscle flexing his way right toward the sharp front.
Muzza slices through cleanly on the inside line, taking second place away from Jarvid so beautifully.
But Jarvid is not having any of it. He launches a breathtaking double overtake down the inside to reclaim the lead. That is how you do it. Sheer vengeance-fueled racing from a man on an absolute wild mission.
Yellow flag. ATI boy is stationary on track while Clinton and Grumpy capitalise. That binary keyboard braking is already claiming victims behind Martin.
He's moving again, but what a disastrous start. He's practically parked it for a Sunday picnic before realising there's a motor race going on. Anthony, his rear tyres must be absolutely ruined after that spin, surely. He's got a massive mountain to climb now if he wants to salvage any decent points from today.
Dom Payne makes a clinical, aggressive move past Canevo's heavy, mulch-laden machine for 8th.
And Dom isn't stopping there. He sliced past Holdeny like a hot knife through butter. He's on an absolute mission to rescue his championship lead from the very back of the...
Tyre wear is severe here, Martin. Keep your eyes on rookie Alpha Quadza slicing through, while Tomo is absolutely hounding the back of MTG. This abrasive tarmac is going to punish them today.
Up front, Jarvid leads with pure, unadulterated vengeance, but look behind. Championship rival Dom Payne has started to slide backward already. This is turning into an absolute tactical disaster for poor Dom.
Managing these heavy Opala V8s around Estoril is a nightmare, Martin. And remember the strict consecutive pit stop rule today. Crews cannot change tyres and refuel simultaneously. This guarantees massive stationary times in the pit box, which will absolutely force some high-stakes strategic gambles from the teams. One mistake during the stop and your entire race is completely ruined on the spot. Very critical.
Tomo is absolutely crawling all over MTG's rear bumper, desperately searching for a way past him.
And they are side by side into the chicane. Tomo forces the issue beautifully, squeezing his massive car right through a gap that barely existed to snatch third. That was a surgical piece of late braking driving. Martin leaving MTG with absolutely nowhere to go now.
Meanwhile, further back, Dom Payne is locked in a fierce battle with the bumper car renegade Alpha Quadza. Dom wants 6, but this rookie does not understand traditional racing etiquette today.
Unbelievable stuff. Dom Payne puts his elbows out and gets alongside the rookie. Dom forces him wide onto the dirt to snatch 6. He's used his vast experience there, realising Alpha Quadza would expect a hit, but not a clean tactical squeeze. That is championship caliber driving right there, showing the newcomer how it is done, my friend.
But the bumper car warrior is not letting go. Alpha Quadza is glued to Dom's rear bumper like a shadow. He's sniffing the slipstream, ready to execute some arcade-style retribution on our championship leader. This is magnificent high-tension theatre.
He is relentless, Martin. Alpha Quadza is hounding him through the technical middle sector. He's taking lines that honestly shouldn't work, using every inch of the curb. Dom is having to defend very aggressively here because he knows one gentle nudge from behind will send him spinning off into the Atlantic Ocean.
He's absolutely refusing to let Dom escape. It's like a dog chasing a mail truck, and Alpha Quadza has teeth. Look at him looming in the mirrors, putting the absolute fright of Cascades into our championship leader's soul right now, and he is relentless.
Dom runs wide, Alpha Quadza is right there now.
The battle is absolutely raging.
They are side by side and Alpha Quadza muscles his way past for 6th. Brilliant stuff there.
Look at the leaderboard. Alpha Quadza up to 6th. Apparently he skipped virtual practice to hot lap physical bumper cars at local arcades. Talk about an unorthodox preparation. And
Tomo has completely lost the rear end going into turn 1. He is sliding wildly and Alpha Quadza just sails on through to claim 5th. Tomo's rear tyres must be utterly cooked on this abrasive track. Martin, poor man.
The paddock rumour mill is spinning, and apparently Alpha Quadza was banned from 2 local amusement arcades this week for ruthlessly bullying 5-year-old kids off the bumper car mats. Simply absurd.
And you can see that bumper car mentality, Martin. He treats these heavy Opala V8s like literal weapons. The midfield is absolutely terrified of his sheer aggression. They are keeping well clear.
Meanwhile, Clinton Norchie is braking 200 metres early with that spacebar keyboard style. It is causing absolute panic and total chaos for the driver stuck right behind him. It is a binary nightmare.
Grumpy One is stalking Tomo through the corners while Tomo is desperately trying to use Clinton Norchie's slipstream, but with Clinton's digital braking markers, Tomo is having to lift so early, leaving him a total sitting duck for Grumpy One right behind him.
Tomo is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Clinton Norchie, trying to force a mistake. But how do you rattle a man who drives using a keyboard? He's tapping that spacebar like a frantic typist in a typing pool.
And the battle rages on. Clinton's car is dancing on the limit, but that binary input makes his defence incredibly unpredictable. Tomo is having to be exceptionally careful not to hit him.
Side by side they go down the main straight. Tomo gets the job done and takes ninth, but wait, he is immediately boxed in by Holden. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and straight into the fire.
Further up, the battle for fourth is boiling over. Alpha Quadza is crawling all over Daniel Bourne. Daniel's radiator is finally clear of German ham wrappers, but he's got a fresh, highly aggressive headache breathing down his neck now, poor guy.
Alpha Quadza is absolutely hounding Bourne, looking for any gap. And look who is lurking in the background. It is Dom Payne. Dom is waiting to pounce like a cobra if these two make contact, and they probably will do so.
Alpha Quadza is practically pushing Bourne through the corners. This is classic short track bumper car stuff. He's trying to rattle Daniel's concentration, but Daniel is holding extremely firm right.
Side by side they go. Alpha Quadza plunges down the inside with absolute disregard for tyre life or general physics. He bangs wheels with Bourne and muscles himself into fourth place. That was a proper bumper car lunge, and he has just invited himself into Daniel's cockpit without so much as a how do you do out on this racetrack.
And Bourne is vulnerable. Dom Payne immediately pounces, going side by side and stealing fifth place. Daniel's defence was completely compromised after that contact with Alpha Quadza, leaving him totally defenceless. Martin, indeed.
Dom Payne is on an absolute rampage, fighting back toward Alpha Quadza. Remember Spain, and where Dom resorted to biological warfare with that infamous hot tuna cushion. A man who would deploy rotting fish to protect his championship lead is not going to yield easily to an underground bumper car warrior. This is a clash of absolute wild racing titans.
Tomo is crawling all over the back of Holden. He's seeking any possible gap to pass him.
And Tomo gets alongside Holden, side by side through the high-speed curves, and Tomo claims eighth, a brilliant high-octane move that required some serious brass neck on this abrasive Portugal track.
80 Boy is glued to Clinton's digital rear bumper.
Look at the board. Jarvib leads comfortable from Muzzer, but the real story is Alpha Quadza holding fourth. Who would have thought bumper car practice could yield such massive dividends out here, Ant?
80 Boy dives down the inside of Clinton Norchie, but Clinton fights back brilliantly with that erratic spacebar tapping style. It is like trying to race a malfunctioning robot, Martin, with such utterly unpredictable braking zones all around here.
And they've touched. 80 Boy makes it stick, but Clinton is spun and stopped there.
Clinton is back underway, but that contact was completely unavoidable given how late and digital those keyboard inputs are. Absolute chaos for him there.
Dom is hunting Alpha Quadza for fourth, but Ant, did you see something fly out of Canevo's boot earlier? There is strange dark debris scattering all over the track. It looks almost like organic soil or some sort of mulch, Ant.
Whatever Canevo drops is definitely scattering, but back to the action. Dom Payne is right in the wheel tracks of Alpha Quadza. Dom is giving the bumper car champion a taste of his own medicine, bumping and grinding his way forward.
Dom Payne is breathing right down his neck, desperate to force a mistake from the rookie. This is classic racing mind games, trying to get inside the head of a driver who is clearly used to hitting things out there.
Alpha Quadza has zero regard for his fenders. Martin, he honestly thinks Estoril is just one giant amusement park. He's placing that Opala V8 in the middle of the road, completely ignoring traditional racing lines to stay ahead of Dom here.
Dom Payne is hunting him, stalking through the technical twisty bits, just waiting for the ultimate opportunity to strike.
They are side by side into the final turn. Dom Payne gets the inside line and muscles his way past Alpha Quadza to claim fourth. What a surgical, high-stakes move. He did not let the rookie's aggressive bumper car tactics intimidate him. That is why Dom is leading the championship. Martin, sheer experience and class on display.
And now Daniel Bourne is right in the wheel tracks of a recovering Alpha Quad SA. Daniel wants his fifth position back, and he is smelling blood in the Portuguese air. This is a magnificent three-way championship fight unfolding right now.
Daniel Bourne is refusing to let Alpha Quad SA escape. I'm hearing that Bourne is ruthlessly taunting the rookie over the radio waves. Bourne is desperate to get his tile campaign back on track after missing Spielberg completely. Martin, dear boy.
Bourne is absolutely relentless on the radio, shouting, "Go back to the bumper cars, rookie." That is pure savage psychological warfare. And looking at Alpha Quadza's car placement, he looks visibly rattled by those harsh words from Bourne.
Alpha Quadza is weaving defensively to break the slipstream. This arcade champion clearly is not used to this level of intense verbal psychological warfare. He is starting to make minor mistakes, missing his apexes by a very significant margin. Martin, indeed.
Daniel is searching for any opportunity to pass. His V8 engine sounds wonderfully clear of that dry-cured German ham wrapper from earlier, and he is using every single horsepower to relentlessly attack this rattled defensive newcomer on the track.
Alpha Quadza screams, "I'm pitting, get this guy out of my ears." Bourne has broken him, Martin.
He is pitting!
And Bourne takes fifth as the rookie dives into the lane. That is the power of radio harassment, Martin. I've never seen a driver bullied into a pit stop before now.
What an absolutely incredible strategic twist. Simple, raw psychological warfare forces a highly premature stop for the bumper car champion, who knew vocal cords could wear out tyres so quickly.
Wait, look at Alpha Quadza's pit box. The mechanics are sweeping up some strange dark debris falling from his chassis. Is that premium potting soil and wood chips, Martin? Where on earth did he pick that up during this race today anyway?
Leaderboard update, folks. Jarvib leads, but look at Canevo in sixth, creeping up methodically. Meanwhile, our rookie is down in 10th after that hasty stop. Soil or no soil, he's struggling now.
Canevo, famously known as the Mulch Vendor after that unmuted work call, is slowly and methodically climbing. His driving pace is honestly as dry and unexciting as the topsoil he sells, but you cannot argue with the results. He's quietly carving his way into a solid point-scoring position today.
Further down, Holdeny is right in the wheel tracks of Tomo. He's sniffing the slipstream down the long, blistering main straight, looking for any possible way to make a move past the heavy, sliding V8 of Tomo right ahead now.
Holdeny is refusing to let Tomo escape. He is absolutely swarming him through every single braking zone. Tomo's rear tyres must be crying out for mercy on this notoriously abrasive Portuguese tarmac. If Tomo cannot manage his rear sliding, Holdeny is going to slice right past him before the pit window even opens. This is high-intensity racing, my friend Martin. Indeed.
Bourne is stopped.
Bourne is moving again, but limping into pit lane with a clogged intake now.
And Bourne's misfortune is everyone else's game. Canevo and Tomo cruise past the stalled machine, moving up to 5th and 6th as Bourne crawls into the pit lane. What a massive disaster for Daniel. Just as his race was looking promising, his V8 engine chokes. Let's see what the mechanics find under that hood.
Tomo sweeps past Canevo for 5th, but wait, Canevo is diving straight into the pits too. Everyone is scrambling as the strategy unfolds. This is getting exceptionally frantic, my dear friend Martin.
Tomo is desperately trying to shake off Holdeny, but Holdeny is driving like a man possessed today, absolutely harassing him. He is refusing to let him breathe for even a second.
The mechanics at Bourne's pit box look completely bewildered, Martin. They are literally pulling handfuls of organic cedar wood chips straight out of his radiator. This is absolutely unbelievable stuff out here.
Wood chips! But Kenevo literally sells premium organic mulch. Anthony, could Kenevo have secretly sabotaged the grid during his paddock walk? Has the Mulch Vendor gone full supervillain on us today?
He was spotted near the competitors' cars late last night. This is a massive, unprecedented scandal unfolding before our eyes. He has literally weaponised his day job to choke the opposition.
We all thought Kenevo was dry and boring, but he is an absolute strategic mastermind. He has weaponised premium-grade soil moisture retainers to completely clog the cooling systems of his rivals.
And what about Dom Payne? Dom's car was parked directly next to Kenevo's last night. Is our championship leader's massive V8 engine also full of high-grade topsoil right now?
Meanwhile, up in P1, Jarvid is totally unaffected. He is running purely on raw vengeance and clean, unmulched air. A brilliant and masterful drive from him so far today.
And Dom Payne pits, look at the smoke billowing from under his hood. Martin, it literally smells exactly like a freshly landscaped English garden in spring. Unbelievable. Up front, Jarvid is now over 4 seconds clear of Muzzer in second, cruising comfortably while Dom's championship hopes choke on Kenevo's premium organic cedar chips. Now,
and Holdeny claims fifth as Tomo dives into the pit lane. The strategy is turning absolutely chaotic out here, but Holdeny has managed his tyres beautifully to take advantage of this crazy pit stop window. Anthony, simply masterful, brilliant racing from him there.
Further back, our bumper car specialist Alpha Quadza is crawling all over Grumpy 1. Grumpy has no radio communication, but he is certainly placing his car very wide to defend here.
Grumpy runs wide and Alpha Quadza slips right through into 8th. Let's check the leaderboard. Jarvid still comfortable ahead of Muzzer, while the bumper car Renegade is clawing his way back up now.
Alpha Quadza's highly aggressive, body-checking style was clearly forged in the deep, dark fires of Arcade Trauma. Martin, he is out for absolute blood on this track today, no doubt about it.
The rumour is he was bullied out of an arcade token machine back in 1998. He swore eternal revenge on all four-wheeled vehicles, and today we are witnessing that exact therapy.
Wait a minute, ATI Boy used to work at that exact Cascade arcade in 1998. He was the actual attendant who confiscated Alpha's tokens. Their lives have literally intersected here on the track today.
Yellow flag, ATI Boy has stopped. It looks like some serious contact has occurred out there, but he's already back on the move now.
He crashed. Did Alpha Quadza just enact a 25-year-old vendetta? We literally heard "that is for my tokens" over the team radio. He has absolutely body slammed him off the track. Martin, this is unbelievable retribution.
Meanwhile, Kenevo is hounding Tomo for 8th place, and he is actually pitching mulch to him over the team radio. He's literally trying to sell him organic topsoil while chasing him down at 200 kilometers per hour.
It is a highly unusual tactical approach, Martin. Kenevo is stalking Tomo through these technical turns, probably explaining the superior moisture retention of organic cedar chips while keeping his heavy Opala V8 well positioned to strike. Tomo must be utterly and completely bewildered.
And ATI Boy storms past MTG to claim 4th place. He is driving like a man possessed after that bumper car collision, completely ignoring tyre wear on this abrasive Estoril surface to make this spectacular overtake stick.
Wait, Kenevo is broadcasting something directly over the official race frequency again, Martin. Let's tune in and hear what the Mulch Vendor is saying.
Premium cedar mulch, 20% off. Kenevo has left his microphone unmuted again, folks. He is literally doing a commercial sales pitch mid-race. This is peak entertainment out here.
He is literally pitching soil moisture retention techniques to Tomo while actively trying to pass him. That is an absolute masterclass in distraction and dark arts defending Martin. Truly unbelievable racing scenes.
Tomo must be utterly confused. He is fighting for his life on track while receiving a live aggressive lecture on organic compost. You simply cannot make this stuff up today.
Kenevo's boot is visibly bursting with actual bags of mulch. He's shedding weight and simultaneously clogging everyone's radiators with flying cedar chips as they follow him. Strategic genius friend Martin.
Kenevo is looking for any way to make the pass on Tomo for 8th. He's looming in the mirrors, throwing cedar debris and discounted topsoil offers at him. Tomo is defending desperately against this botanical onslaught.
and the pressure remains relentless. Canevo is placing that Mulch Field Opala V8 beautifully, using the low-speed traction of his heavy car to search for a gap. Tomo is sliding everywhere.
But Tomo is holding firm, completely ignoring Canevo's aggressive discount offers on premium-grade cedar chips. He is focused purely on hitting his apexes on this tricky coastal circuit right now, Ant.
Up front, Jarvib is miles ahead of his title rivals, with Dom Payne's car choking in the pits. The championship lead is basically in Jarvib's pocket. He is running in P2, 12 seconds behind Holdeney. But remember, Holdeney still has to pit under the consecutive stop rules, making Jarvib the net leader.
The leaderboard shows Holdeney leading, but he owes us a pit stop. Jarvib is the real leader with Alfa Quadza in 6. Who thought bumper car training would actually pay off today?
We have official confirmation Martin Dom Payne has indeed retired. His heavy V8 engine has officially choked to death on 40 pounds of premium grade organic mulch. This is absolutely historic stuff.
The master of biological warfare, Dom Payne, ironically defeated by premium, high-grade botanical landscaping supplies. You simply cannot write a script this absurd, Anthony. The racing gods have such wicked humour.
MTG is defending for his absolute life in 5th. Martin Alfa Quadza is smelling blood and crawling all over his gearbox. The bumper car champion is deploying some massive pressure on him today.
He is literally nudging MTG's rear bumper at 200 kilometers per hour. Classic arcade tactics being deployed on a real racetrack. It is absolute biff and bash. Anthony, simply glorious theatre.
Wait, we have just received photos from yesterday. MTG was actually at the Cascades arcade with Alfa Quadza. This means their history runs deeper than we thought, my dear friend Martin. Simply unbelievable.
MTG actually stole Alfa Quadza's high score on the Pac-Man machine yesterday. This is not just a motorsport race, Anthony. This is pure, raw, retro gaming vengeance. I absolutely love it all.
Alfa Quadza wants that 3rd spot back more than anything in the world. He is diving incredibly deep into these tricky braking zones, taking massive risks with his front right tyres to make it happen, Martin.
And MTG sweeps past ATI Boy for 4th place as ATI Boy dives into the pit lane. This consecutive pit stop rule is causing absolute pandemonium with the running order, Anthony. Drivers are shuffling up and down like a pack of cards on a windy beach. Let's see who manages to survive this technical pit stop strategy and emerge at the very front of this wild, highly chaotic motor race.
Further back, Tomo is absolutely refusing to let Grumpy One escape. They are side by side through the sweeping bends. Tomo keeps his foot flat, showing incredible tyre management on this abrasive tarmac, and muscles his way past Grumpy for 6th place. That was an exceptional high-stakes piece of driving. Martin taking full advantage of the slipstream to complete a beautifully clinical overtake under some extremely heavy braking there.
And Grumpy One is immediately stalking Canevo through the corners. He is glued to the back of the Mulch Vendor's machine, looking for any possible opening. Grumpy has no radio to complain about setup, so he is letting his heavy Opala V8 do all the talking out here today. What a spectacular midfield battle indeed.
Grumpy is literally glued to Canevo's bumper. Martin, he is using the slipstream beautifully on this main straight, but he must watch out for any stray bags of soil flying out there.
Bourne is charging hard from behind, catching this pack, but his V8 engine sounds incredibly raspy. Anthony, Canevo's premium organic mulch is definitely taking a heavy toll on his cooling system now.
Grumpy One is right in the thick of this mix, driving beautifully today. Despite missing the entire Spielberg round, he has found his rhythm immediately on this demanding Estoril tarmac.
And look at Grumpy's radio icon flashing wildly. He is clearly screaming about setup changes to his crew, but he is globally muted. Absolutely tragic. Nobody can hear a single word.
Nobody hearing Grumpy's endless complaints might honestly be a massive blessing for our broadcast booth today, Martin. I do not think my eardrums could take any more setup whining out here now.
Jarvib is putting on a clinic, lapping blisteringly fast in the 152s.
Grumpy One sweeps past Holdeney for 7th as Holdeney exits the pit lane there.
Look at the leaderboard. Jarvib leads comfortable from Muzzer, but the real story is Alfa Quadza holding an incredible 4th place after his earlier pit drama. The bumper car warrior is proving highly resilient on this tough Cascade circuit today.
And Daniel Bourne gets the job done on Grumpy 1, reclaiming 7th place. Bourne is driving through the pain barrier with that raspy engine, showing absolute grit. Despite the radiator being completely packed with Kenevo's organic cedar mulch, he is refusing to back down. This is a proper battle of endurance on these highly degraded rear tyres, indeed.
Up ahead, Alpha Quadza is launching a spectacular lunge on MTG for third, but MTG fights back beautifully, holding the inside line with absolute determination. This is high-octane theatre, Anthony. The bumper car, Renegade, is throwing his massive Opala V8 into the corner with zero regard for safety, but MTG is placing his car like a seasoned veteran, refusing to give up his podium spot without a massive coastal fight.
Alpha Quadza seeks any passing gap.
And he goes for it. MTG defends desperately but makes a minor error, running wide on the abrasive dirt. Alpha Quadza capitalizes immediately and secures third place. What a spectacular and cheeky move. That Pac-Man high score vengeance has been fully delivered here in Portugal. Anthony, the rookie, is now sitting on the podium as it stands out here today, my friend.
Yellow flag, ATI boy has stopped again. This has been an absolute disaster race today.
He is moving again, but his rear tyres must be absolutely shredded after those multiple spins, Anthony. He's going to struggle just to bring that heavy V8 home today out here, surely.
Bourne is catching Kenevo, but his engine is coughing violently, Martin. The smell of organic cedar is utterly overpowering up here in the booth. That V8 is making some terrible noises now.
Daniel Bourne is absolutely furious on the radio, shouting, "My vents are blowing literal potting soil into my visor." He is literally getting a face full of Kenevo's premium topsoil now.
This is Kenevo's ultimate masterstroke. By packing their intakes with premium mulch before the race, he guaranteed late-stage engine failures. It is botanical sabotage of the absolute highest order.
Bourne is losing massive power. Kenevo's high-grade moisture retention formula is literally suffocating his thunderous V8 engine on the main straights.
Yellow flag again. ATI boy is slow once more, struggling to control his sliding car out there.
He is back underway, but Clinton Norchie slips past for position. Clinton's binary keyboard spacebar tapping is actually paying off as he navigates this absolute coastal minefield today.
It is a total miracle of modern technology. Clinton Norchie is somehow surviving all this chaos with his binary spacebar braking style. It defies all physical logic, my dear friend Martin, completely.
This Portuguese track is an absolute war zone of old bumper car rivalries, flying organic topsoil and screaming globally muted drivers. It is absolute grand opera out here today.
Only 5 minutes left. Martin, can Daniel Bourne's heavily mulch-choked V8 engine survive to the line, or will Kenevo steal 6th place with his botanical masterpiece out here now?
ATI boy is glued to Clinton's bumper. Oh, they've collided. Absolute biff and bash.
Clinton is stopped on track after that heavy impact, but thankfully he is back on the move now. That is the massive risk when you're racing a competitor using binary keyboard inputs on an abrasive track like Estoril. The braking points are completely digital, either 100% brake or 0%, leaving the car following with absolutely no time to react. It is a miracle both V8 machines are still running well.
The leaderboard shows Jarvib comfortable in first, but the battle for 6th is electric. Daniel Bourne is throwing everything at Kenevo, trying to force a mistake from the Mulch Vendor. Bourne wants that spot back desperately, my good friend Anthony, no doubt here.
Bourne is sitting right in Kenevo's draft down the straight, but he's complaining bitterly on the radio about the absolute stench of organic cedar mulch. He says the debris is literally choking his V8 engine and making it lose massive straight line speed.
Daniel Bourne is desperately searching for any way past Kenevo. He is sliding his heavy Opala V8 through the corners, trying to find traction on this highly abrasive Portuguese tarmac, but Kenevo is placing his car beautifully, dropping invisible clouds of premium cedar soil moisture retainers directly into Daniel's radiator. It is a breathtaking, dirty botanical defense. Can Bourne survive this agricultural warfare and snatch 6th place, Anthony? It is absolutely gripping theatre out here on this coastal circuit today.
Tomo is throwing absolutely everything at MTG. This legendary high-speed parabolica final corner is going to be the ultimate decider here. He is abusing his rear tyres to stay close, Martin.
Last lap at Estoril, Jarvib leads comfortable up front, but behind him the entire grid is in absolute shreds. Cooling systems are failing, tyres are screaming, and the agricultural sabotage has reached its grand dramatic climax.
Jarvib has executed a complete masterclass in survival today, Martin, running in clean air while the grid literally destroyed itself behind him.
Daniel Bourne is forced to lift and coast. His V8 engine temperature is absolutely critical due to those premium Kenevo wood chips clogging his radiators. What a heartbreaking end to his brilliant comeback drive here, my friend Anthony.
Jarvib just needs to bring his heavy V8 home safely now. This is absolute redemption after that bizarre feral cat incident in Spain. He is 4 seconds clear of Muzza and cruising toward a very comfortable victory. Martin, superb.
The championship is completely flipping on its head today, and Dom Payne's botanical sabotage retirement has handed the standings lead directly to Jarvib. Who could have predicted that a professional mulch seller would be the ultimate decider of our championship battle here in beautiful Cascais? Simply magnificent, high-octane racing theatre.
Behind them, Tomo is weaving frantically, desperate to find any way past MTG. His rear tyres are absolutely screaming for mercy on this notoriously abrasive Portuguese tarmac. He is throwing that heavy V8 through the technical corners.
Only a few corners left for Tomo to make his spectacular move. Can he pull off an absolute miracle?
And Jarvib blasts onto the main straight, storming his way to a spectacular, well-deserved victory.
He crosses the line. Absolute victory for Jarvib and supreme vengeance here in Portugal.
And Muzza brings his Opala V8 home safely in second place after a drive.
And look at that, the bumper car champion Alfa Quadza claims a sensational third place. What a truly magnificent debut podium for him.
Tomo's charging hard out of the final turn, trying to get MTG right on the line. This is exceptionally close stuff.
No, MTG holds on to fourth, leaving Tomo in fifth place.
Bourne's engine has stopped entirely. He is rolling toward the line, but Holdeny is closing fast.
And Holdeny overtakes him right on the line to steal seventh. Bourne's engine is completely dead, but he is just rolling across the finish line to salvage eighth place. Unbelievable drama out here.
The drivers are celebrating a sensational victory for Jarvib here at Estoril. He drove a masterful, clean race, while the rest of the field literally imploded, Martin.
With Dom Payne's botanical-induced retirement, Jarvib now storms into the lead of the championship standings. This title fight has taken a massive and completely unexpected twist today, Anthony. What a truly sensational motor round.
And Grumpy One rolls across the finish line in ninth place, probably still screaming into his globally muted microphone. Poor old guy.
And Clinton Norchi is rounding the final corner to claim 10th. That binary spacebar tapping style has somehow survived the mulch, the collisions, and the general madness of this Portuguese motor race.
AT Boy rounds the final bend to claim 11th after an exceptionally bruising afternoon, Martin.
Thank you for watching this chaotic race. Make sure to tune in next week.